Frank, one of the things that I like about your acting style is that you are playing multiple types of characters. You're not being typecast as just one bumbling big guy. How is it that you've been able to evolve into these different characters when people like to typecast big, tall men?
Well, there's a saying that typecast is cast. So, I read the side for the audition and I go, okay, what type of fat guy is this? So I go in and usually they let you do it twice. I give them the stereotype first, and if it's a Disney read, they have a Disney feel. If it's an HBO read or whatever, they're more edgy. So you got to do your homework. And then the second one, I do for me. The second one, I go, okay, how do I really see this? How do I want to play it? And I don't know. I've been told by a casting director or two, it's the second one that gets me booked. Go figure. The truth is, how do you play characters? You do theater. You do lots of it. You get on your feet and you make mistakes.
Just planning it isn't going to make you a celebrity, is it?
No, I'm not. No. Celebrity, when you train to be a star, boy, I'd like to have that problem. But being a star is not the same thing as being an actor. I just shot with Sharon Stone on the feature of The Mule. And yes, she's a star and she has her entourage and all of that. But when you come down to it, when they say pictures up, action, you're just two actors. And every person that I worked with, whether it's an Oscar winner or not or whatever, it's the work. I love that. It's just about the work. Now, after they go back to their trailer and their entourage, the difference in class is very apparent. I get into my Ford Taurus that has 200,000 miles on it, and I go back up to Fruit Heights, Utah, and I pretend I'm not in anything anymore.
His creations were original.
The first comic book writer to make a human being behind the mask more important than the mask itself.
His impact was global.
He marketed superheroes, making sure the world at large knew about it.
His life is a marvel. Stan Lee.
Look at the camera.
Don't ever direct the master. Now start again if you wish.
Now here it goes. Now let's get this straight.
Joe, you've got to realize
no way at all do you think that you are the master.
The most famous name in American comic book history.
That's Stan Lee.
Stanley.
Stan Lee.
The man who changed the face of comics.
He created Spider-Man and Hulk, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Iron Man.
Unlike anything I'd seen before.
These characters are larger than life.
There's something when he walks into a room.
He's become a major icon himself.
I've been here for 3 days waiting for Stan Lee.
I never thought when he came to the office he would make it.
I tried to put him in the real world.
All of a sudden, superheroes were dealing with angst. They're fighting with each other. They don't like their powers.
He really took a lot of the stuff that was happening and infused it in these characters.
He made them feel like people you knew. They were your friends, they were your neighbors.
They would have been nothing if not for the artists I worked with. It was a partnership.
Americans were embarrassed about comics.
My neighbors were stockbrokers, they were lawyers. They didn't take me seriously. What kind of reference was the fact that you had been writing comics?
Of all the characters your father's created, who's your favorite?
Me.
He truly is the guy you recognize behind the mask of all his characters.
Spider-Man is Stan. I absolutely feel that.
Every day is a fight to save the world.
At my new company called POW Entertainment, Purveyors of Wonder. For the first time, I am able to do anything I want.
They realize, oh my God, this is drama, this is comedy.
Some people wonder, why don't you retire?
I'm having fun. Don't punish me by making me retire. They think of it as overnight success. I want to tell you, it's the longest overnight that anybody ever could have.
I'm going to give With Great Power, the Stan Lee Story 5 stars. Now, this documentary covers everything a great documentary should. It chronicles Stan's career, intermingled with his personal life. Add that with wonderful animation and a beautiful soundtrack, and you get a perfect film delivered with a perfect score. This week I'm going to be covering the LDS Film Festival, so here's my schedule. I have a lot of things happening here on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, especially on Saturday. But a lot of these films are made by local filmmakers. So come out and support your local filmmakers at the LDS Film Festival. Well, that just about does it for me on this episode of Filmed in Utah. Be sure to take a look at all the links at our website at filmedinutah.com. I'm Warren Workman. Keep filming, Utah.